Hello Aries, welcome to your quickie reading. This will cover the week of February 1st through February 7th, so it's not your typical work week. Just keep that in mind as we go along the reading. This is a microscope on a very short period of time, so as ominous as some of the sounds, this will pass quickly. If you'd like a larger scope, please refer to your monthly or your yearly reading. Okay, let's get started. We have the White Rose of Hope. So this could be you holding out hope in a certain situation. These two cards came out together. I usually don't take two, but when they come out together, I absolutely do. I usually don't take reversals, but with this particular deck, I do. So, I mean, when I say I don't take reversals, it's usually with oracle cards. To be clear, I take reversals with tarot. But in any case, yeah, so you have love and you also have letting go here. And the letting go is in reverse. So between the White Rose of Hope and you not letting go and the love card, it's obvious to me there's something you're holding tightly to, and it's probably something to do with a love relationship. This love relationship could be a family member, a child, or obviously a lover. So let's go on. Let's look at your week. You have the Seven of Cups. This is you probably trying to figure out what your next step is. You might have more than one choice here. And when I say that, it doesn't have to mean you have more than one choice as far as love goes, but you have more than one choice on how to proceed with this. Deep down inside in your core, you don't want to let go of this. Deep down inside in your core, you are holding hope for this. This is causing you some anxiety. No lie. This is an anxious feeling. This could be, traditionally sleepless nights. But, honestly, this card stands for anxiety and or depression as well. You have the Nine of Wands here, which is the wounded warrior. This is you probably being very exhausted by the situation. At the end of your time here, closer to the 7th, you do step into your power here as the King of Wands. The King of Wands could mean any fire sign. So this is either you or somebody that you're dealing with, and this is upright, and this is somebody who, gets filled with direction and passion. Direction for their passion, right? Could be a male or a female, so don't get hung up on sexes here. At the bottom of the deck, you do have a rebirth that is waiting to happen here, but doesn't quite happen. And when you say rebirth, everybody thinks it's an amazing card, and it usually is. But this could be you not letting go of a love situation here, and therefore not being reborn into another. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm saying that specifically because of the next card that comes after it, which is the Four of Wands here, Aries. You might have hope in this situation for good reason. Perhaps whatever it is you're feeling is on point, even if nobody else agrees with you. You do have the Hanged Man in reverse. This is Piscean energy, but more than that, it is coming out of a contemplative state, perhaps becoming more decisive. Coming right after that, you have the Ace of Cups in reverse, and you have the King of Coins. So this is abundance in all forms. This could be an earth sign. This is obviously disappointment in love or not. I'm not going to say that. For some reason, I'm getting a very strong feeling that this is just not a new love. This is something that you're sticking to. You're sticking to your guns here, Aries. You're holding out hope and sticking to your guns. Now, let's pull some clarifiers on this to really get a clear... I'm getting the feeling that you're holding out hope in a situation that seems hopeless. You're feeling battle-worn because of it. This is normally I would say, hey, pull out, run away, start a new thing. But for some of you, this hope could actually be fruitful for you later down the pike. So show me the Seven of Cups. We'll know more with the clarifiers. Show me the Seven of Cups, please. The Seven of Cups, oof, you have the Empress in reverse. You have, this is Aries energy, but, you know, more than that, it's in reverse. And what you're worried about with these choices is losing your abundance. And your abundance obviously could mean your abundance in love, your abundance in money, your abundance in long-term overall happiness. And here we go with the Ten of Pentacles reversed is pretty much the same thing. This is a worry you have with these choices. You're like, I don't want to make the wrong choice, because if I do, this could affect my future in a very serious way, which leads you to the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords, this is a worry. It's like you want to get on the ship and sail away. You really do. You don't want to be hung up on these cups. And this is the worry. The worry is the choice. It seems like some of you Aries are definitely trying to make a choice. Some of you Aries do have a preference, and you're holding out hope in a certain situation here. Your Nine of Wands, Nine of Wands, your Nine of Wands, your Nine of Wands, your Nine of Wands, please. You're feeling battle worn, but you do have the Three of Cups here. Now, for some of you, this might indicate a third-party situation, but others of you, it might indicate the fact that you have these choices. You're wondering is feeling battle worn going to lead to your Three of Cups? This might really affect three people, meaning it might affect you, your loved one, and your child. It doesn't have to be a third-party situation. For some of you, it definitely could be. I'm not going to lie. But for others of you that this doesn't apply to, I really think it might affect three people, this decision. So you're really trying to make the right decision here. And show me this King of Wands energy at the end of the week for Aries, please. Show me this King of Wands. Whoa, perfect. Aries, look at this. Okay, so now this is the, I know this probably looks like the Magician to you, and this is the Wheel of Fortune. But the great thing about this side of the Wheel of Fortune is you are in control of your destiny. And you step into your own power. So this King of Wands is very well could be you, because you take control of the reins. You change this. You alchemize this. This is great, beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. You do have, look, the bottom of the deck here, you have the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords is different on this side, right? This is him healing from this. So you're healing from a Three of Swords energy. You also have the something that comes out of the blue. This is fire energy. I would say so. Now with the moon, you have Cancer energy here on the table too, but there are things you don't know yet. And perhaps at the end of the week, you do find something out that makes this decision very clear. This is a very slow-moving energy. Perhaps this has been this choice, this decision, this ambiguity has been around for quite some time. The Knight of Pentacles is very slow-moving, and perhaps it's been slow-moving, but it's slowly making its way to you. There is a King of Cups energy here where you don't see his face, and I have to tell you, that might be part of your worry, that you don't have all the answers. But the moon tells us that as well. We don't read these in reverse, by the way. Yeah, and here's your Seven of Cups again, right? You being hypnotized by your choices, not knowing which way to turn, perhaps making a decision one day, and then the next day you're like, no, not going to do that. I'm going to do this. This makes more sense. So yeah, this has been an ongoing situation for you, but here you do have the Magician, and perhaps what you don't see is what's coming here. And what's coming is that you have something that's coming to you with this magician and this magician that is dictating your future. You are the magician here. Very interesting reading for you, Aries. Very interesting. I really wish you would let me know what the heck this is, because this is fascinating to me. So if you could please let me know. I'm a new channel, and I really like to understand what my viewers are going through. I wish you all the luck. I'll see you next time. Please listen to your monthly and your yearly. Namaste. Hello Taurus, welcome to your quickie reading. This will cover the week of February 1st through February 7th. So when I say week, please remember it is that time frame and not your traditional work week. This is a microscope on a very short period of time. So as ominous as much of this may or may not sound, it's going to pass quickly. For a broader lens, please refer to your monthly or your yearly summary. That said, let's get started. You have for the oracle cards, you do have healing that came in sideways, and when this card comes in sideways, I have to tell you that it's probably you attempting to heal from something. There is something that has gone on or is going on that you're trying to heal from. You may not be fully healed as of now, but you are putting the work in to do so. You have moon dance here as well, and this is somebody that is walking a tightrope. It's precarious. However, they're being guided by the moon. And so there are things that you may not see right now that are sort of guiding you in the right direction, Taurus, which is really nice energy. Now here at the start of your week, you have the 8 of Swords, and it's in reverse, which is you coming out of some energy of perhaps feeling stuck. You may have felt stuck. You may have felt trapped. You may have felt unable to move forwards or backwards. There may have been something creating that energy for you, and this coming in sideways is the 2 of Wands, and this is you beginning to plan again. After coming out of that sort of stuck energy, you're like, okay, I think I'm ready to heal. I think I'm ready to plan. I think I'm ready to move forward now. You have the 4 of Swords here. Let me grab this. You do have the 4 of Swords here, and this is you. It's not stuck energy, it is contemplative energy. So this actually goes really well with this. Starting to plan again, going into contemplative energy to see what is my next move here. And for some reason at the end of this week, or at the end of the span of time, you are feeling a little bit defensive here with the 5 of Swords. Now, all that said, what you may not see coming here at Taurus is the 9 of Cups, which is a wish card. So this is in your future. Your wish, you're on the right track here. The moon is guiding you in the right way, because you have under that the 8 of Wands, which is movement in a positive direction. And I will probably stop here because this is the Justice card. So you're going to find balance with that Libra energy. You're going to find justice if that's what you seek. Either way, a wish will be granted to you very soon. Let's clarify some of this stuff. Very interesting reading so far for you, Taurus. You have, show me this 8 of Swords in reverse, please. Show me this 8 of Swords in reverse. There might have been some clarity on something here that pulled you out of this. I'm not saying it's a huge clarity. It's not an ace. But do you see how he has a sword in his hand and he's walking away? And you're walking away from the stuck energy. And it was a small thing or something that came to you. That's something that came to you that many people would look at and say that's no big deal, but for some reason it was a big enough deal to you to push you in a certain direction. You do have the 2 of Wands sideways, and this, talk about healing. We do not read this in reverse, but this is the 10 of Swords. Whatever it is that happened here that you're healing from was a big deal. It was a big deal. This is no wonder you're feeling a little uneasy going forward. No wonder you're still healing. No wonder all this energy is now here on the table, because what this stems from is a Ten of Swords moment. You do have the Four of Swords, which is this contemplative energy. You do have the Ace of Wands. So this is beautiful. Remember when I said there's something that happened here and it happened suddenly? There is something that happened suddenly that pulls you out of inaction here, Taurus. Show me the Five of Swords. Show me the Five of Swords. And beautiful. Rebirth. Now this would be the Death card in its classic form, and this is pure rebirth. Rebirth after a Ten of Swords moment. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Knight of Swords, which is you rushing in. You go from the page to the knight. Need I say more? This is a great reading. This is a reading for somebody who is healing from something. Somebody who is, taking steps in a precarious way, on a precarious path. There is something that happens in a small way that affects you in a big way. You're healing. This is why the Two of Wands is sideways. You're still healing from something. You do have here movement after contemplation. You're not setting off on a path, at least initially, in a fast way here, Taurus, but you are setting off on a path. And beautiful, beautiful energy here. You're fighting for your rebirth. Some of you are fighting for a situation, but some of you are fighting for your healing and your rebirth. And I have to tell you, with this card, you're going to get your wish. I hope this helped. I will see you during your monthly or your yearly or whatever. Namaste. Okay, Gemini. So this looks like a precarious situation for some of you this week. Not going to lie about that. So let's start with your oracle cards here. You do have the rejection card that came in sideways. You might be rejecting something this week, or somebody may be rejecting you. You may feel a sense of rejection, or you might be showing and exuding energy of rejection to something or someone else. You do have the red garden here, and it is coupled with the white rose of hope, and this came in reversed. So you might be losing hope in a situation. You might be feeling angry. You might be feeling hurt this week. And by the way, I forgot to give you my spiel. Yes, this is, when I say week, I mean the 1st through the 7th, not your work week. And this is a microscope on a very short period of time. So this energy will pass quickly. Refer to your monthly or your yearly for a wider scope, okay? Sorry about that. So at the beginning of the week, you do have the Ten of Swords here. So this goes with those cards. I mean, if you are indeed rejecting something, this is a painful situation for you. If you have been rejected or you feel some sense of rejection, this is painful for you. Either way, you're in pain here. There might be something that you counted on as far as someone in your life or some help that has pulled their energy away from you, or you are pulling your energy away from something or someone else. This might affect your finances in some way. This could very well be a job for some of you. Perhaps your state of mind is affecting your finances. You do have, what I'm happy to report here is you do have the Devil in reverse, which is a toxic, all right, so this is two different things here, people, right? This could be a toxic situation that is leaving your life, or something you perceive to be toxic, at least this week, leaving your life. But this also represents the sign of Capricorn. So for some of you, this might be a Capricorn that you're dealing with here that is causing a lot of this upheaval. So you have what you don't see coming here is the Eight of Cups, and it is in reverse. So whatever it is you're going through this week, I wouldn't think of it so much as the Ten of Swords. I know it's easy to say that, but I think in the future this is going to be readdressed, this situation with the Eight of Cups in reverse. And although you may feel very stuck and your hands are tied and you have no choices, you come out as the Emperor, and right under that, my God, is the Magician. Aries, Aquarius energy, but honestly, more than that, the Emperor and coupled with the Magician is someone who really can manifest anything they want. And this is followed by the King of Cups. So if this is a love situation for you, try not to look at the situation as the bitter end, because I don't think it is, Gemini. It looks like temporary but painful. So try to it just occurred to me to say, please watch what you say and what you do, because this is temporary, and the cards don't say that. It's just something that came into my head, so I wanted to share that. But let's clarify to see what's going on here. Show me the Ten of Swords. Show me the Ten of Swords. Show me the Ten of Swords, please. Rebirth. See, what did I say? What did I say? Didn't I tell you that the Ten of Swords, whatever it is that feels like an ending, isn't? Here's the Rebirth card. The other side of this is death, by the way. This is pure rebirth. You have the Three of Coins, which is you feeling alone, not helped enough. There is going to be some sort of moment. There's going to be something that happens here, Gemini, and it's going to be clarity. You're going to get clarity on this. You may feel a certain way when something happens to you, but you really need to reserve your words and your actions to see if this changes before you react, because I think it would be a mistake, judging from these cards. The Ace of Coins in reverse. Show me the Ace of Coins in reverse. Show me the Ace of Coins in reverse. You're feeling... Okay. So you're feeling abandoned in this situation. And not only that, but remember when I said this might affect your finances, the Five of Pentacles is definitely a card of someone who feels destitute, alone, not, just look at the picture, right? Out in the cold. This is, show me the Devil. Show me the Devil. By the way, we don't read these cards reversed. We read them flipped. Okay. That's why I keep turning them around. Okay. So there is something that you guys could be making a choice to leave a toxic situation in your past, but there is hope for a situation. Now, for some of you, you may think a situation is more toxic than what it actually is this week, and the hope is for a renewal here. For others of you, you might very well be leaving one toxic situation to guide you to another. There might be a choice you have to make in some way here. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Two of Wands, which is you planning for better things, better times. This is definitely another interesting Gemini reading. Gemini, what I'm going to tell you about everything, now that everything's out on the table and we've seen what's coming next, and I really think if you're feeling a sense of rejection, abandonment, loss of help, loss of support, this will be temporary. You have to look at this in the right way. There's something else going on here, and you need to let a certain amount of time pass for you to really understand what it is before you react to it. Because the thing is, once you react to it, it's always out there, right? take something a certain way and you say something, you can't take that back once it's said. You could always say it later, you know. So put whatever it is you're thinking and feeling on a shelf right now and reserve it for later until after you've gathered your thoughts, gathered the information until you're able to digest this. And then by all means, if you want to say something and get things off your chest, say it. But in this situation, I really think waiting is the right thing to do before you do that. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I will see you next time, Gemini. Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your quickie reading. This is going to be the week of the 1st through the 7th. So when I say week, please remember it's that length of time, not your work week. This is a microscope on a short period of time. So whatever energy you see here on the table is going to pass quickly. If you want a broader lens, please refer to your monthly or your yearly reading. Okay. All that said, let's look at your oracle cards. You do have self-sabotage, but this is in reverse. So there may have been a situation where you might have been self-sabotaging without realizing it, and this is definitely falling into the realm of some sort of sexual thing. We will figure out more about this as we go along, but you're stepping into a period of time where you're sort of slowly waking up to certain self-sabotaging patterns or thoughts or something. And there is something surrounding your sexuality that this encompasses. You have to the moon and back, and that's in reverse. Usually when you say, I love you, to the moon and back, right? When I see any moon card, I always think of Cancer, but more than that, there's some sort of love situation here on the table. And I think that there is some sort of pattern that you have that might be sabotaging this situation. This might come down to something sexual for some of you. You do have here the Three of Swords, something that caused you a lot of pain. This came in sideways, so this might be something you're slowly healing from. This might be a new situation that hurt you. But I have to tell you, whatever it is you're feeling here, Cancer, is not necessarily real. This is something that you've cooked up in your head, because you do have here the Ten of Cups. You slowly come into the realization that you have a Ten of Cups situation, which is really a great love card. You also have the Six of Coins, which is help. A love energy that's helpful. You also have the Six of Wands, which is victory. Whatever it is you're feeling isn't real. I think you're starting to recognize there's something going on here. If you're feeling doubts about a certain human being in your life, it's not founded on anything solid. I think that you need to readdress it and stop self-sabotaging. You have here a Hierophant. So this is the card of marriage for sure. This might be someone you're married to. This is Taurian energy. You might be dealing with a Taurus. You might be dealing with someone who you either are married to or someone who you were hoping to have a commitment from in the future, but someone who you saw as long-term nonetheless. You do have the Ace of Wands, which this is stuff you don't see coming. So yeah, you're going to slip back into this beautiful passion. See how he's coming out of a hole, a dark hole. There's a ladder there, and he's slowly bringing his fire with him. He's slowly coming to terms and reigniting his passion. And I'm going to stop right here because you have the Fool, which is a brand new doorway. So what you don't see coming in this situation, Cancer, is all positive things. You might be feeling negative at the start of the week. That's all I'm saying. You have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords. These do not get read in reverse, by the way, because they're double-sided. So you have the Three of Swords. There is something that So the King of Pentacles, it could be an earth sign you're dealing with. We did say Taurus, but it could be any earth sign right now. You might be hurt about an earth sign in your life. At the beginning of the week, you do have the Ten of Cups. You do have the Ten of Cups. It all starts with one thing. There's something you don't see in this situation, Cancer, at least not at the beginning of the week, because if you notice, there's something behind this page and his offer, and I think that you're not seeing the whole picture. And when I say that, there's good things you're not seeing here. The Six of Coins, and you have two cards. So with the you're going to be receiving some beautiful. You're going to be receiving some help here, and it's going to come very quickly, this realization that you may have been self-sabotaging with the Tower here. And look at this. You have the Two of Cups, which is perfect union, with the Star, which is your wish. And there are two major arcana clarifying this card. So there is beautiful things in your future here, Cancer. And it's not your distant future either. Now, of course, in your distant future, you have great things too. But in your whatever, let me just finish clarifying and then we'll talk. The Six of Wands, which is another amazing card. Capricorn energy, more earth energy here. So yeah, normally I would say toxicity, but this is also sexuality. There might be something about this relationship in the context of sexuality that was disappointing to you, that may not, for some reason, it may have clouded your judgment in some way. But I have to tell you, there's victory here. However you feel at the beginning of the week, please give it till the end of the week before you really do any damage to the situation, because I do see really good things here. I just also see you sort of misconstruing something here. There's something that you're not seeing, at least clearly at the start of the week. And here at the bottom of the deck, boom, you have your Ace of Cups. Hang in there, Cancer. Really good things are coming for you. Don't let the planets going crazy affect your judgment here. Big hugs. I'll see you next time. Hello, Leo. Welcome to your quickie reading. This is going to cover the 1st through the 7th of February. So when I say week, that's what I'm talking about. This is a microscope on a very short period of time. So please understand that whatever energy here is on the table is going to pass quickly. For a broader lens, please refer to your monthly or your yearly. All that said, let's go. This week you might be feeling on the sad side. Now this card could be major sadness, or it could just honestly be a little disappointment, because this is a very quick reading. So I'm not going to take this terribly seriously. I think, like I said, the energy here is going to pass quickly, so this might be a disappointment. The universe is trying to tell you you do have the key here. You might be feeling stuck in a certain situation, in a certain routine, but you do have the key. And that doesn't surprise me in a Leo reading, for sure. You have the Seven of Coins here, so this is you waiting for something to bear fruit, waiting for a love situation or a work situation to take off and be better than what it is, or to sort of to have your harvest, all the work you put into something, you're waiting for it to appear to you. You have the King of Cups. This is a situation you love. Now this is either a work situation you love, this is a project that you love, or this is a person that you love, but you have the key to it here. You might be feeling sad because you're not seeing fruit. You do have the Page of Cups in reverse, so this is you might be considering pulling back on something here. There might be something you're considering not doing, or this might be a passing thought. because you do have the Eight of Wands here. Maybe you're not putting as much movement into your goal that you should. There's that too. Now, what you don't see coming here is the King of Wands in reverse, which is lack of movement. For a Leo reading, that's something I'm not used to seeing. But the great thing is you do have the Page of Swords. So you're going to be coming into some sort of information or a new feeling or a little bit of clarity that gives birth to, wow, look at that. That gives birth to the Fool, which is an open door here. You're going to find an open door and boom. I love seeing the Emperor energy in a Leo reading. That's your future. That's what you may not see coming. You may be, having an off week, Leo. You might be feeling a little underwhelmed with your progress, perhaps. Let's clarify some of this stuff. You do have the Seven of Coins, and there you are. Like a Leo, you're being very strong for this, right? You have a strength card, but you came out in your own reading. So yeah, you really do want to see some payoff here. Payoff might be a strong word. You want to see some fruit. You want to see some fruit for your labor. You have the King of Cups, which I told you is something or someone that you love. This might be an Aquarian. You do have the Queen of Swords here. But, we're going to ignore sex because it's a genpop reading. But more than that, it is Aquarian. It's air energy. I always look at them like they're Aquarian energy specifically. So you might have Aquarius highly aspected in your chart. The Pluto and Aquarius thing might be affecting you, if so. Or you might have an Aquarian that you love. All right? They're upright, so I wouldn't worry about it. This is a passing thing. You do have the Page of Cups. You do have the power to change this here, Leo. Do you see that thing behind him? So you have the Magician and the Strength card. I wouldn't worry about this. If this is a passing feeling of disappointment, if this is a passing feeling of sort of negativity, let it pass, because it's going to pass. You have the Eight of Wands here in reverse. You have the Eight of Wands here in reverse. And great. You have the Pegasus. Something's headed toward you. There is something coming. You may have certain negative feelings this week, but I have to tell you, there is something headed towards you towards the end of the week that might make you feel a little bit better. The bottom of the deck here, you do have the Empress, which is the Emperor's sidekick. And either way, it's Emperor energy. This is fertility. This is abundance. This is the universe trying to tell you to hang in there, honestly. If there's a situation that you're unsure about, let this time pass before you make any decisions. Step into your strength as a Leo. Pick up the sword. If you have Aquarian in your chart, be tunnel visioned here, Leo. This will pass, I promise. Big hugs. See you next time. Hello, Virgo. My name is Nigel. Welcome to Alchemy. Today we are doing a weekly reading, a quickie reading from the 1st through the 7th. So when I say week, that's the span of time I'm talking about. This is a microscope on a very short period of time. Whatever you see on the table is going to pass quickly. Please refer to a wider scope reading like monthly or yearly for a wider scope. Anyway, that said, you did pull hole in your soul. You may be feeling, well, out of sorts is an understatement. You may be feeling empty. You may be feeling like you're in a little bit of pain this week. You do have liberty. Your freedom here may be on the table. You may be feeling stuck either in a feeling or in a situation where you feel like your liberty is at risk. You have the Five of Swords, and this is sideways. You're very tempted to be defensive about the situation. It's right next to the Queen of Cups. You may have a person in your life, be it male or female, that is testing you this week. For sure. You have Empress energy, which is a Aries energy towards the end of the week. And this is you sort of stepping into your power here, stepping into a more abundant energy. So however you start the week, it looks like you end the week with a little bit better energy. You have the Eight of Cups, which is you moving away from a situation, but it's reversed. So however you feel at the beginning of the week, sort of take heart that the end of the week looks a little bit better for you. What you may not see coming is the Queen of Swords in reverse. So it may be this person that's giving you problems this week. It may be an entirely different person, but you can expect someone to have they might say something that hurts your feelings. They might have a sharp tongue. They might be an air sign. You do have the Moon in reverse, which is good because it's you coming into certain knowledge or certain something will be illuminated to you here in this situation, Virgo. And you do have the Six of Wands here. And the Six of Wands is victory in some way. So however this goes, and it's sort of unclear how it's going to go. Maybe we'll clarify and we'll see more. But however this goes, you're going to be stepping into a lot better energy than you go from hole in the soul to victory. So try to, understand that this is going to pass. You do have the Five of Swords. Show me this defensive energy for Virgo, please. There is defensive energy. You might be defensive about a love relationship. You might be defensive about the relationship, or you might be defensive within this relationship. Show me this Queen of Cups in reverse. Show me this Queen of Cups in reverse. And this is this is the Six of Wands. All right, so this would be the Six of Wands like we saw in your future. You see how it's like I've won, victory. This is, it might be a shallow victory at the beginning of the week, or it might just be you feeling not victorious at all, to be honest with you. There is a Queen of Cups energy in your life, and this is male or female, that is really testing you this week. Show me this Empress energy. Show me this Empress energy. Beautiful. Remember when I said you're stepping into your power? You do have the Nine of Pentacles here, which is you feeling great. You're stepping into abundance. And what did I say? The Empress is abundance, and so is the Nine of Pentacles. Now, let's see. The Eight of Cups. Show me the Eight of Cups for Virgo, please. We do not read these in reverse, by the way. The Eight of Cups for Virgo, remember when I said at the end of the week, you're stepping into a more powerful role, you're stepping into your power. Well, this is strength. There's nothing more powerful than that. You're choosing to stay in a certain situation, and you're coming from a stance of strength. You do have at the bottom of the deck the Eight of Wands, which is, this is what you don't see coming, powerful movement towards a good place. You're definitely going from what looks like it may be a bit of a negative. Now, hole in the soul, I know that sounds ominous, but it is a weekly quickie reading. So this could be just something that bothers you at the beginning of the week that changes. There is somebody in your life that's definitely testing you. Testing your patience, testing your love. But, it looks like this does straighten itself out here, Virgo. So I hope this helped. I will see you next time. Big hugs. Hello, Libra. Welcome to your weekly quickie reading. My name is Nigel, and you have found Alchemy. This is a microscope on a very short period of time, February 1st through the 7th. When I say week, that's what I'm referring to. all the energy on this table will pass quickly. If you'd like a broader lens, please listen to your monthly or your yearly reading. That said, let's get started. You might be experiencing some self-sabotage this week. That could mean anything. Remember, none of this is ominous. It's very quick moving energy, but you might be experiencing self-sabotage through a habit or something that you do to yourself. You do have this coming in sideways, which is tiny triumphs. Maybe you are not appreciating the tiny triumphs that occur in your life, so you could build upon them and have larger ones. We're going to clarify all this to make sure of what we're seeing, but let's look at everything. You do have the Two of Coins. You might be very tired of trying to balance something, trying to juggle something. You do have Temperance in reverse. You're not... You know, what I see about Temperance and the Two of Coins that's similar is, two things, balance. And with Libra and the scales, I see that you're very out of balance at the beginning of the week for some reason. You have the Seven of Wands. So towards the end of the week, you are able to avoid a tower moment that you may have felt that was approaching you at the start of the week. You do have the Seven of Wands in reverse. This person is getting surrounded. They're closing in on him or her, and this is in reverse. So your energy at different aspects of the week will be different, and it looks like what you don't see coming here is the Queen of Wands, which is fire energy, a passion to move forward. Perhaps the self-sabotage that you experienced at the beginning of the week is lessening or is no longer there. You do have the Eight of Swords, this feeling of being trapped in reverse. It's in reverse now. You do have the Hermit, beautiful. You have Virgo energy, but more than that, what you have here is coming out of isolation or, coming out of the self-sabotaging thoughts or actions. And beautiful, this is followed by the Chariot, which is forward movement into a brand new mindset. So take heart here. It looks like things are going to turn around, but it looks like you are experiencing either self-doubt or some sort of other sabotaging thoughts. You have the Two of Coins for Libra, the Two of Coins for Libra. You do have, wow, look at this. The Eight of Cups on this side is, look at the shooting star. Take heart here, Libra. You do have a lot going for you here, but it's not something that's going to be apparent to you at the start of this week. Show me Temperance in reverse. Why is Temperance in reverse here, Spirit? Show me why Temperance. Just wanted to flip. Temperance is in reverse, but you are, listen, you may have, you may normally be the type of person that likes to plan and do things according to plan. Perhaps things aren't going according to plan at the beginning of the week. You might have self-sabotaging thoughts as a result of this. You have to acknowledge the tiny triumphs in order to push forward out of this energy into what's waiting for you here. You do have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse. This did flip, but either way, this is judgment, rebirth, everything. This is the card of cycles. Everything comes in cycles here. So, like I said at the beginning of the reading, everything is moving and passing quickly here, and whatever it is you're feeling at the beginning of the week will sort of alchemize into a different type of feeling. You do have the Tower in reverse, and you go right back to your planning here once you realize it's really not a Tower moment. I think that I think something has happened to make you feel like a tower moment was coming, when in fact it wasn't. At the bottom of the deck here, you do have perfect, you have the star, which, you know, you might have Aquarian highly aspected in your chart. The Pluto and Aquarius thing might be affecting you. If you don't know what that is, please look that up. It's rather important to most of us, but more than that, this is your hopes and dreams, and they're still alive, and this is what you don't see coming, along with the world. All right, so listen, whatever this is, Libra, this is quick moving energy that's going to pass. This reading is an indication to you to please understand that the tiny triumphs are worth your time and gratitude, and you are going to move past this and into a brand new energy. I hope this helped. I wish you all the love. Big hugs. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your quickie reading. This is going to cover the week of the 1st through the 7th of February. So when I say week, that is the span of time I'm talking about. This is a microscope on a very short period of time. So whatever energy you see here on the table is going to come and go very quickly. If you'd like a broader scope, please refer to your monthly or your yearly reading. All that said, let's get started. You do have self-love here on the table. As we go through the reading, we'll figure out what that means. It could mean that you definitely need some more self-love than you actually have. Maybe you're stepping into a period of self-love. You do have Queen Bee, and this came in sideways, so your self-love may be, I'm not going to say drained, but your self-love may be in question this week. At least that's how it looks right now. Let's look. You do have the 6 of Cups, and this might be you having memories of something that happened in your past that is zapping your self-love. This may be going on a subconscious level here. Scorpio, you're a very deep sign. Things affect you deeply, and sometimes subconsciously. Sometimes even though you're not consciously thinking about something, it's still affecting your day-to-day. And you have here the 6 of Swords. And the 6 of Swords is in reverse. The 6 of Swords would mean forward movement away from a situation. This feeling from your past it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. It seems to be sticking with you. You have the 7 of Coins here, and you know, this might be dissatisfaction with something you've put work into. You might have put work into yourself. You might have put work into a job or into a relationship that's not bearing the fruit you'd like to bear. You have here the 3 of Coins in reverse, and this is not getting the help you need. You know, this might be you not getting the help you need in therapy, you're not getting the help you need at your job. You're not getting the help you need within a relationship. Something is putting out your fire, right? Something is zapping you of self-love. Something zapping you of passion. You do have at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is something that you once loved, giving you problems at the very least, perhaps hurting you. Like I said, this definitely could be a relationship. This Queen of Cups could absolutely be somebody from your past. It could be a maternal figure that disappointed you, that still comes up in your energy. You do have the Strength, right? What did I say? It's zapping your strength in reverse. I'm very happy to see you do have the Ace of Wands, and this is what you don't see coming. Do you see how this person is in a hole? It's foggy, it's unclear, it's dark, there's a ladder. They're slowly reaching up with their passion, with their fire intact, and they're reaching the surface. And you do have, I'm going to stop right here, you have the Emperor, which is stepping into the driver's seat, stepping into your power. This is what you don't see coming. This week looks pretty tough on someone, though, for sure. So let's see. You have the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups, something that's been in your life for quite some time. This wanted to come out, but this is toxicity from your past here. Scorpio. This could be obviously a Capricorn energy, but more than that, it's definitely toxicity from your past. This could be your childhood that's having an effect on your self-love today. The Six of Swords. Show me this no movement, please. Yeah, you do have, there's something that's affecting your life here, okay? There is something that's affecting your life. This might come out of left field for you. Like I said at the beginning of the reading, this might be going on a subconscious level, and sometime this week you might realize what it is that caused this tower moment. Because if you see, there's no one in the tower anymore, right? That would be this side. There's no one in the tower anymore. This is an old tower. It almost looks like ruins, right? It almost looks like something. And so this is something from your past, from your childhood, that is definitely affecting you now, but it looks like it comes to your conscious mind this week. You're going to understand what it's about. The Seven of Coins, please. Nope. Too many cards. Seven of Coins for Scorpio, please. You have, and we don't read these reversed, we read them flipped, by the way. That's why I keep turning them around. You do have the Seven of Coins in reverse, which is you not seeing fruit. There is something going on in your life. I think this would be the fruitful abundance, long-term happiness and security. And if you notice, she's facing the other way, whether you're male or female. I think that there is something to do with your long-term stability and abundance that stems from your childhood, that is affecting you adversely, that you may not have been privy to, or you may not have been aware that it was still affecting you. And this week, maybe something will happen. You'll have an aha moment, and you'll be able to work on it once it's brought to your attention. But with this devil energy here, with the Six of Cups, this is something from your childhood. You do have the Three of Coins and the Five of Wands. The Three of Coins and the Five of Wands. Show me, please, for Scorpio. The Three of Coins and the Five of Wands. You do have, what did I say? A moment of clarity. Something's coming in there. You're going to have your moment of clarity here, Scorpio. And you're going to feel better about the situation once you come to terms with the fact of where it's coming from. The bottom of this deck, you do have Justice. And this side of Justice, if you notice the butterfly, it is a transformation of some kind that you are destined to go through here. You may not understand that this thing is affecting all parts of your life. You may have felt that you've dealt with this already. You may have to deal with it and put it in its place, examine it, and move on from it in order to get past this. Like I said, short snapshot of time, and what you have in your future here is Emperor energy. So do the work, okay? My beautiful Scorpions, big hugs. Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your quickie reading. My name is Nigel and you have found Alchemy. This is a microscope on a very short period of time. This will be February 1st through the 7th. So when I say week, please understand that's what I'm talking about. If you'd like a broader scope, please refer to your monthly or your yearly readings. All that said, let's get started. You do have self-sabotage here on the table, and it's coming in sideways. You might be tempted to sabotage your happiness this week. This is coming from within you. You do have treasured memories in reverse. There is something in your brain, in your memories, that's, when you think about it, when you focus on it, it's very self-sabotaging. You do have the Five of Swords, which could make some of you very defensive this week. I am happy to report you're going to have some sort of moment of tenderness here. You have the Ten of Cups, something that's going to make you very happy. The Ten of Cups is happiness. This may have something to do with your long-term abundance with the Queen of Coins, or this may have something to do with an earth sign. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You do have an Ace of Coins here in reverse, which means an offer that you may have wanted to get that you might not get, or an offer that you may in fact turn down. Let's see. I'd like to clarify this. Show me the Five of Swords. Show me this defensiveness. Show me this defensiveness. You're defensive about something here. You might be hiding this. There's something that's going on in your life you may in fact be hiding from other people that you're very defensive about, if that makes sense. It's weird. Let me just shuffle this real quick. And I am going to pull. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. I dropped a card. So let's see. Show me this Page of Cups, please. There is something you're defensive about, and you're worried about it affecting your long-term abundance, either long-term abundance in love or long-term abundance in wealth. You're worried about that. Maybe you're not sharing that with people, but you're worried about it. Show me this Ten of Cups. Show me this Ten of Cups. Now, this wanted to flip the other way, so I really think this could go either way. But this is this Ten of Cups moment could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But more than that, it's a genpop reading. This could be coming from a source. This Ten of Cups moment could be coming from a love interest. Now, being that this did flip, it could be someone you don't know. For some of you, it could be someone you do know. This did flip both ways. So, show me the Queen of Coins, please. Show me the Queen of Coins for Sagittarius. Justice. No, I'm sorry, not Justice. This is the Queen. This is the High Priestess. This is Piscean energy. So there's a lot of Pisces energy here on the table. Just so you know, you have two keys here. You do have what it takes here, Sagittarius, to plan your future and to be abundant. And you may be having self-sabotaging thoughts this week that is just not true. But you do have it, especially with this High Priestess here. You have the Ace of Coins. Show me the Ace of Coins. There's something, there is something that you were waiting for here that did not come to fruition. Or, likewise, there is something you were waiting to put your input on that you have rejected. There is a rejection of some kind here on the table, but at the bottom of the deck here, you do have Judgment. Oh, excuse me. You don't have Judgment, you have the Lovers. This deck is different. Doesn't it look like Judgment, though? Look at that. You are being divinely guided here. You have a choice to make. That's Gemini energy, by the way, but more than that, you have a choice to make. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck here. You have, there was an injustice done to you. Yeah. I remember I mentioned that I thought this was justice. There was an injustice done to you. There is something going on. There's something going on here that is creating a lot of self-doubt in you. Something that you feel is going to impact your future independence. But what you don't see coming here is the Ten of Coins. The Ten of Coins is very, is abundance. So, I mean, the bottom line is you're going to have choices to make. You might not get something that you were waiting for. Try to have heart. Try to take heart here, please. I could see the worry. There is some weird thing here going on with a love interest, though. There is something, I mean, nothing weird. It's all positive, but it just seems to be in the, it's something totally different than what I'm talking about here. This could very well be something for some of you. You could be also worried about your future in love. It's very possible. You may have a specific person in mind, or a specific type of person in mind. Abundance is in your future here, Sagittarius. I mean, I know it's easy to say that, but it looks like you might be having a difficult week believing that. But you should really take heart, because I do think, see, you're going to be coming out of this stuck energy. And under here we have what? You have the King of Cups again. What you don't see coming. You don't see this coming. You're either going to have an interlude with someone that you don't see coming this week, or there is something in your future that you don't see coming that revolves around love, with the 10 of Cups and the King of Cups, and the King of Cups came out twice. So take heart, Sagittarius. Honestly, you're having a difficult week, but it's going to pass quickly. Big hugs. Hello Capricorn, my name is Nigel and this is Alchemy. This is going to be your weekly quickie reading. When I say week, I mean February 1st to the 7th. So when I say week, please remember that. And this is a microscope on a very short period of time. The energies on this table are going to come and go very quickly. If you'd like a broader scope, please refer to your monthly or your yearly reading. That said, let's get started. You do have, let's start with this. You do have Unleash Your Creativity. And this came in reverse. You might be not feeling too creative this week, or at the very least, Spirit is trying to tell you there's a creative way to approach any problems that you have in your life that you may not be seeing this week. And, you know, to back this up, you do have keys on trees. And if you look at this elephant, he has the key to open this cage. You have the key. Spirit is asking you to be creative in finding it here, Capricorn. You have the Knight of Cups, which is sideways. There might be someone in your life that you are unsure of. Someone that's making you some sort of an offer. And when I say offer, it doesn't have to be an offer per se. It could be. It could just be a love interest. Someone that's expressing interest in you that you're just not sure of. You do have the Three of Swords. You might be trying to recover from a past hurt. You're not over it yet, but you're almost there. Okay? You are not moving on from the situation yet. And when I say that, it doesn't necessarily mean you're still stuck in it. It might be that you're just honestly just still getting over it. You have the Eight of Coins, which means you may not be working on yourself or a situation enough. Now, I'm going to clarify all this to get some more clarity, but at the bottom of the deck here, you do have the Seven of Coins, which means you are waiting for the fruit of your harvest, and and if you look behind this person, they do have a harvest. You have the Queen of Swords, which is you stepping, and I know that you're an earth sign, but you're stepping into the power of the Queen of Swords, which is you holding up a sword saying no more BS. It's either you're going to be honest with me or you're not. You're not putting up with crap from anyone. And you're just pretty much cut and dry. You do have, and I'm going to stop right here. You have the Six of Wands, which is victory. This is what you don't see coming. But I can see how this would be not something you would see if you were in this mindset, right? Let's look at this. You have the Knight of Cups. Show me the Knight of Cups for Capricorn, please. Show me the Knight of Cups for Capricorn. Well, Capricorn, I can see why you might not believe this person. This is the Seven of Swords, right? Yeah, the Seven of Swords, sneaky behavior. Now, To be fair, this Seven of Swords energy might be coming from something in your past. Someone might have screwed you over and lied to you, and it is leaking into your present time and making you mistrustful of this person. But honestly, it really might be the fact that this person is not trustworthy. The Three of Swords for Capricorn, please. The Three of Swords for Capricorn. You are waiting to get over this completely. You may not want to even start anything new right now. You might be just saying, you know what, I think I'm going to pass on this. I don't trust it. Whether it's true that I shouldn't trust it or whether it's not true, I just would rather not be in a situation like that until I'm healed, which I think is good energy. The Six of Swords. You do have something that is, there is an offer here on the table. There is. And I'm not saying it's good or bad. It is definitely something that's, I'm not going to say, it's something that is young. It is something that is not mature yet. And it's not to say that it's coming from an immature source, but the offer itself is not something you don't know if you can trust it yet. The Eight of Coins. Show me the Eight of Coins for Capricorn, please. Show me the Eight of Coins for Capricorn. Yeah. You're getting over something here, Capricorn. There was a death in your life. There was something that ended. There was a cycle that ended. This was big, and this is why you are finding it so difficult to move on from it. You have moved. Some of you may have indeed moved on from it, but it lingers here as a scar, and that's very normal. That is a very normal reaction. You may not be ready for anything else right now. Let's see at the bottom of the deck. You have the King of Cups, and guess what? We cannot see his face. And when we can't see someone's face, I just don't trust it. But then again, this might be you looking at someone and saying, I don't know your intentions yet, so I'm not giving you my heart. But there's hope here. There's hope for your future. There is hope for your future here. But I have to tell you, this is an evening sky. This is something that might not be clear to you right now. You're going to have choices. You're going to have choices. And they're going to be good choices. Like if you look at this side, you see how he looks pretty much like a zombie looking at these choices, like what the hell do I do? This is the side you pulled. See the smiling face? You're going to have good choices. Something's coming towards you here, Capricorn. The Pegasus is coming towards you. There is something coming towards you. There is movement that is being made. It looks like a tough week internally, if that makes sense. It looks like you're struggling to get over something. It looks like you're struggling to move past something. This does not, to me, look abnormal at all. You got the 10. I could go through this whole deck because I'm just so drawn. I just want to do it so bad, but I'm not supposed to. You do have the 10 of Pentacles here. Abundance. That's what you don't see coming. There is abundance moving towards you. Take heart and understand that this is very fast moving energy and it's a normal part of healing. I don't see anything here on this table that needs addressing. Spirit is telling you though that you need to unleash your creativity to find this key. I don't know where that card went. You need to find this key that is so vital to you moving on from the situation, and I think you're going to do that this week. I wish you all the luck. Big hugs. Hello Aquarius, my name is Nigel and you have found Alchemy. This is your quickie reading for the week of the 1st through the 7th. When I say week, that's what I'm referring to. This is a microscope on a short period of time, so the energy here on the table is going to come and go very quickly. That said, let's get started. Let's start with your oracle cards. You have discover your life's purpose, and this came in sideways, along with tiny triumphs. There may be tiny triumphs you're making in your life that you're not exactly grateful for, or that you're not seeing. Your life's purpose may be clouded right now. You may feel a little lost. This might be a week of you feeling out of sorts. You do have the Ace of Wands, which further shows this, because you would see him coming out of a hole with that torch, that fire inside him, and this is upside down. You do have the High Priestess, which is good, but it came in sideways, which you are very close to your truth. You're very close to standing in your truth and knowing what you need to know. But this week is not a week of new starts for you. And I think it's disappointing. I think you'd like it to be. You do have the King of Swords here in reverse, which is you not feeling yourself. This also could be a fellow air sign who is challenging you this week. Not being very nice. Let's just put it that way. What you don't see coming here at the bottom of the deck, let's look at this. Yes, I would say that you are feeling a little trapped. You're not making the decisions you need to make. You do see, you have the King of Cups, which is in reverse, and it might be someone in your life who is emotionally unavailable to you, emotionally manipulative. This bleeds over into you worrying about your abundance, your future, with the Ten of Coins in reverse. And you do have the Emperor in reverse. Somebody in your life is using their position of power against you. Aries energy. Yeah. Aries energy, and definitely air sign energy here. You do have the Nine of Wands, which is you being determined, Aquarius. This is what you don't see coming. After all the trials and tribulations, you are going to get determined, and here is the Wheel of Fortune. Your fortune changes because of this determination. Okay. You have the Hierophant in reverse here. This could mean a breakup, a divorce, a change, but it is a change for the better. Okay. Let's see. You have the Ace of Wands. Show me this Ace of Wands for Aquarius, please. Show me this Ace of Wands for Aquarius. Yeah, remember when I said you're not feeling it? It's almost like he's trapped in that hole. And look at this. But the difference between this side and this side is that he can see the window. He can see light at the end of the tunnel, right? Show me the High Priestess. The High Priestess. The High Priestess. You have there is a Queen of Cups in reverse now, along with the King. You're either hiding your feelings towards someone or something and you're not speaking on it, or I'm telling you there is an emotionally manipulative human being in your life that is making this transition very difficult. Show me the Fool. You're not starting out on a new path this week, Aquarius, but remember what I said, short window of time. Show me this King of Swords. Who is this King of Swords? Is this King of Swords might be someone in your life, Aquarius, who's trying to manipulate you, trying to bring you back into a situation that you may not want to be in. Bottom of the deck, what do we have? Yeah, we have Mr. Wonderful or Mrs. Wonderful here, making you this offer. And there you have what you don't see coming. You have your Fool in the upright with the Shooting Star. And we do not read these in reverse, by the way. That's why I keep turning them. You do have your Justice. Perfect. Justice will be yours. There is something changing here with that butterfly. This offer is not what it seems. Yes, this is an Ace of Cups, but look how dark this picture is. This is something that's going on and almost sneaky. It's almost in the shadows. You're going to pick up that wand and become very defensive in your future. You're going to walk away from this situation. Something's going to come out of the blue, and I'm not going to say rescue you. It might be a rescuing realization, but something's coming. And there you are, rushing in with your sword. And when the devil's not looking, you make your escape. So the reason I went so far into the future with this is because I want you to see it is a snapshot in time and it's not your life, Aquarius, okay? Big hugs. Namaste. Hello Pisces, my name is Nigel and you're found Alchemy. Today we are doing a quickie reading, the week of February 1st to the 7th. So when I say week, that's the span of time I'm talking about. This is a microscope on a very short period of time. The energy on this table will come and go very quickly. If you'd like a broader scope, please refer to your monthly or your yearly. All that said, let's get started. You do have help from above. You know, looking at this reading, it looks like a very personal reading, so this may not reach many of you. For whoever this does reach, I'd really like you to let me know in the comments because I'm going to post it anyway. You're going to be receiving help from above, help from the other side, help from the spirit realm this week. They're going to help you see that you have the key, or that someone around you may have the key to open that cage. You may be feeling, I'm not going to say trapped. You may be in a very self-protective mode lately, or at least this week, okay? Because you do have the Magician here in reverse. And when I see the Magician, I see someone who feels helpless to change their environment, or you having someone in your life that's fairly manipulative, gaslighty. You have the Ten of Coins reversed, which is something that's affecting your thoughts on your long-term abundance. You're feeling hopeless. You have the King of Cups in reverse, which is an emotionally manipulative person, or at the very least someone who's not available emotionally. You have the Three of Cups in reverse. You know, you're not exactly celebrating this week. For some of you, for one of you, this may be a three-party situation that's really hurt you. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Three of Wands, which is you going back at some point to your planning for the future. You have Devil energy here, which is Capricorn energy. You know, and this very well could be a toxic situation that you're involved in, or this could be you moving into a more me situation. Perhaps you've done enough self-sacrificing and you're like, well, what about me? Right? That's the energy. There might be a span of time where you feel unable to make any moves within the situation, but here with the Wheel of Fortune, you have a change of fortune in your future. It does look like you have a tough time of it this week, whoever this reading is for. So let's clarify some of the stuff you have. The Magician, show me this Magician. You may be feeling a need to, I'm not going to say run from your problems so much. You may need a break from them. You may be excusing yourself and moving into self-protection mode and moving into the realm of, you know, when Pisces sometimes get stressed out, sometimes they'll go into an illusionary mode. They almost elude themselves, and that's fine. I'm a Pisces stellium. I understand that. Just to get through it, you know, just to have the strength to get through it. Some people play video games. All right, that's almost a delusion of reality. You're in a different reality for that time, right? Some people watch movies. Some people, you know, get wrapped up in books. Anything to get yourself out of. It's almost escapism, but it's sort of protective escapism, if that makes sense. The 10 of coins. Show me the 10 of coins for Pisces. Show me the 10 of coins for Pisces. Yeah, you may be sparring with someone this week. There's a volcano brewing here in the background, though. Show me who this King of Cups is. Show me who this King of Cups is, please. Whoever this King of Cups is, this is the Death card. Scorpio energy, but, you know, and it could be obviously a Scorpio between the King of Cups and the Death card, but more than that, it might, you know, this is a gen pop reading, and I would say that I think you've had enough. And I think that the help from above is that you're going to come into the knowledge that you just can't take any more of this. Something has to give. The 3 of Cups. Show me the 3 of Cups for Pisces. I almost said Scorpio. See that? There is something that's gone on that's come to your attention. It's come to not only did it come to your attention, but it came to the attention of other people. There's a certain level of embarrassment here with the situation. Yeah, it's one thing to go through pain. It's another thing to have an audience, right? Here at the bottom of the deck, you have a slow-moving energy that's moving away from you, which is probably a good thing here. Yep, look. To further cement this, you have the Chariot moving away. But take heart, we don't read these in reverse. You have the Star here, your hopes and dreams. It looks like you're going through, whoever's reading this is going through it this week. They're dealing with a manipulative human being. They're trying to, at the beginning of the week, maybe have some form of escapism that takes them out of this situation. Maybe you're being willfully blind. But I do think something happens here, Scorpio, I keep saying it. It wouldn't surprise me if the person you're having problems with either is a Scorpio or has Scorpio highly aspected in their chart. And what I mean by that is their sun, their moon, their rising, or a stellium or something, right? For sure. But you have your hopes and dreams here. They're still alive here, Pisces, and you're going to get past this time. And you're going to move into a time of cleansing. And you're getting help from above. You're going to be sent this key. Maybe it's self-protection that keeps your heart in that cage. Maybe it's really wise. I hope this helped. I'll see you during your monthly reading. I think we're doing a charm reading later this month. And don't forget, Pisces, you're having your big birthday pick a card reading. That's coming up very soon on the first day of Pisces. Big hugs. Namaste.